Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought to do a foundation routine. This is my new foundation routine. I did one over the summer, but that was my summer foundation routine. But this is my new full coverage foundation routine, that flawless full coverage foundation routine. This is not what I do on a daily basis. This is what I do when I wanna go out at parties, events, weddings, stuff like that. So yeah, and I use the Estee Lauder Double foundations. I use in the shade Sandalwood and Rich Cocoa. I mix these two together because Sandalwood is too yellow for me and Rich Cocoa is just too red for me. When I wear Rich Cocoa alone, I look like an alien, trust me. I look so red. And yeah, I thought mixing these two would give me that perfect shade, and it did actually. And I also use the Double foundation, Double concealer. This is my first time ever using the Double concealer, and I love it. It reminds me so much of the NARS creamy concealer. It has the same consistency, that creamy texture. I love it, and I love it. I love this. This is what I'm wearing now. I love this concealer, and I think I'm going to be using it more. I love it. And yeah, so this foundation, this is a stay in place foundation. This foundation does not move when you put it on. It just stays on all day. I've used it before and I love it. And I'm hoping that the concealer does the same, because it says stay in place concealer also, so I'm guessing it stays in place also. But I love it. This is the color 05 Deep, and I think it's just the perfect color for my skin tone. This is one of my all-time favorite foundation. I just love this foundation like crazy. This is like my top favorite foundation because of that full coverage it gives me, and it lasts long on your skin. So that's what I like to use. And so yeah, it's a nice foundation. If you can get your hands on it, then go ahead and get your hands on it. But it's quite expensive though, because I think it retails for $29.90. I think about £30 I would say. Yeah, I think it retails for £30. If not £30, then £29.50. But I think it's £30. And the concealer retails for, I believe, £22. Yeah, £22. It's quite expensive, but I think it's worth the money, if you know what I mean. It lasts all day, and I love the consistency. If you like full coverage, then I suggest this. But yeah, anyway, so keep on watching the video until the end to see how I get flawless looking skin. And yeah, I'm wearing black lipstick today just because I just felt like I feel dark. Can you feel dark? I actually feel black today. I feel black, so I'm wearing the black lipstick. Anyway, tell me if it suits me. I think it does actually. It's my first time. It's very daring, this lipstick, but I still love it. I love it. Anyway, so I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, okay? So you want to start off with a clean face, and your face should be moisturized. Now I'm going to use my primer. I always use a primer, and this is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original. You see the travel size. If you don't use the primer, please use the primer. It's good for your skin, and it helps your foundation last for longer. And then I'm just going to use my hand just to spread it all over. Because I'm going for that full coverage look, I'm going to color correct my skin where there's dark spots on my forehead. I'm quite a bit dark here, like I've got a dark spot here and some darkness there. I'm just going to color correct. Now you don't need to do this step, you can do it like if you want. If you just want that perfect coverage, then yeah, I suggest you do. This is an orange corrector which helps to cancel out the darkness on your skin. You can also use this on your dark circles because this helps to cancel out the darkness. So it's good for that. I'm just going to use my fingers to blend it out because I find it more easier to blend with my fingers. But you can use a brush if you want to. So but it's okay because I'm going to use the foundation over it. So now I'm going to use my foundation, and for my foundation I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double foundation. This is a very full coverage foundation. It's not an everyday foundation. I tend to go for this when I'm going for special occasions like weddings, parties and stuff like that. I don't wear this on a daily basis. It's just them kind of foundation you want to wear when you're going out, okay? So I'm going to use the shade Rich Cocoa and Sandalwood. I'm mixing those two together because Sandalwood is a bit too yellow for me and Rich Cocoa is just too red for me. When I wear it I look like an alien, so I like to mix those two together to give me that perfect shade to balance out the colors. I like to use this kind of foundation brush because it helps give me a full coverage. It helps to pack on the foundation like I'm going for a full coverage, and yeah, I just find it easier to use with these brushes when I'm going for the full coverage foundation. Just gonna spread it. I like to pat it like this instead of just swirling it around because when you pat it like this, it gives you that full coverage. So you guys see that this is a very full coverage foundation. I love this foundation. You want to bring it down your neck so it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask, and your ears also. So now I'm going to highlight my face, and to highlight I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double concealer. This is my first time ever to use this Double concealer, and this is in the color 05 Deep. It's my first time to use it, and let's see what I think of it. This reminds me so much of the NARS Creamy Concealer. So much. Now I'm just going to use my foundation brush just to blend out all the, what do you call it, harsh lines. Now I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder just to set my under eye before I highlight the rest of my face, just because I don't want it to crease. And then I'm going to highlight the rest of my face. take a brush and just blend it out. You don't want no harsh lines. So then I'm going to set those areas also with the same powder I used. Now I'm going to contour before I just wipe out the excess powder. I'm just going to contour my face and then yeah. So to contour I like to use a liquid foundation or a cream foundation. And I like to blend it as I'm doing it because it just looks more natural when you blend it like that. On your forehead. And then using a foundation brush again, I'm just going to blend down the contour with the highlight color. So now I'm going to set my contour with the Face Fawn by Sleek, and this is the shade medium. It's because I use the liquid foundation, so I just feel like I need to set it with a powder. Just because it doesn't move when you set it with a powder, so you can have it all day. It won't move all day. Because liquid foundations tend to move, you know, they tend to slide off. So you need something to set it so you can prevent it from sliding off. I'm just going to lightly contour my nose because I don't feel like my nose needs that much contour as I already highlighted it. So just lightly. I don't like a sharp nose contour, it's just a little bit nice too. So now I'm going to sharpen my contour by placing my highlighter powder on under my contour line, okay? I'm just going to bake. I'm going to let it set for about 2 minutes and then I'm going to apply my facial powder and remove all the excess powder because I don't really clearly. So now I'm going to remove all the excess powder with this brush. As you guys can see, my contour is now sharp. That's what I like. So then now I'm going to apply my face powder all over my face. This is the Studio Fix powder by MAC. Now then I'm going to highlight my face using MAC's Gold Deposit highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter ever. I know I always say that, but it is. I love it. Just gonna highlight. I like highlighting with this brush because I feel like it gives me that natural highlight. Like it doesn't look too harsh. Just looks very blended because I like to blend it like this. It's very natural. I'm going to use a little brush to highlight on the bottom of my nose. I'm going to apply some on my tear duct area. Now for my blush, I'm going to use the Sleepy Blush by Free palette, and this is Pink Prince, and I'm going to use the shade Pink Perfect. So now I'm just going to apply some of the e.l.f. Mist and Set spray, and then I'm going to finish off my look and then come back, okay?